Check, check. All right. That's weird. So it works on this setting, but not the other one. Yeah. So irritating. I don't know. I have zero clue why. I'm gonna do one thing before I start the show. Sign up for what? I didn't even hear about this. What is this? What are you referring to? Give me some idea. I didn't even know there was a 50-inch TV. How did you even know? This side. I don't know if we can fix it. I don't understand what's going on with this green screen. All of a sudden, there's like this major shadow that I can't seem to get rid of. I'll have to play with it a little bit more. Let's try my settings. I'm being a perfectionist right now. I just want that green thing, whatever it is, to go away. There we go. All right, minor adjustment. It should be good. All right. Well, we fixed whatever that weird green screen problem was. All right. I want to talk about the news. Y'all waited long enough. So have I. All right, let's talk a little bit about Overwatch. I don't know if you guys still play. I don't know if you guys even care. But I still actively play Overwatch roughly almost every day if I can help it. And if you've heard the news, they decided to cancel the PvE mode, which is players versus everyone. It's supposed to be this life-changing thing for us gamers who love the game, and it's officially dead, which is insanity. Like it's absolute insanity. Like the entire reason for Overwatch 2, in my opinion, to exist was for this PvE mode. Like there was no other reason to even care about Overwatch 2. Like yeah, reskin some stuff, add new characters, but the PvE 2 was a major selling component for anyone who wanted to originally buy the game before they made it free to play. Which I guess I shouldn't really complain much for a free to play game to remove a feature, but it was the primary feature I was waiting for this game. And I would almost argue for a lot of people, this might be the nail in the coffin for Overwatch. I could easily see people going like, you know what? Well, you're not giving me that PvE. You didn't give my money. I'm done. I'm done. I don't see a reason to continue to support this game if you guys can't even complete a simple thing like give us a story mission. Also, I realize now that whatever I did to correct the weird problem now makes my part of my head disappear because of my birthmark. So I'll have to do this the rest of the stream. Or go get a hat. I'll get a hat so I don't look like I'm glitching out the whole time, and then we'll jump into reading the story about what happened with Overwatch 2 and the PvE mode. Now, I will fully admit that I have not read any articles yet. I do not know the official story. I don't know. But I just saw the headline and I reacted like anyone else would, and irrationally. So let's jump into it, and I'll read you guys the article that I found over on IGN, the home of my friend Hakeem Lawson. I want to drop his name because we hung out this weekend and we had an absolute blast. It was probably one of my favorite nights I've had out in Chicago. I know we don't stay out that late, but we stayed out to about 4 in the morning, and it wasn't even because we were just being what's the word, debaucherous. We were just actually having a really good time, meeting people and talking to people. And I feel like it's kind of cool when you meet someone else who's also very personable, because he and I were able to really work a lot of rooms and just talk to a lot of people, make a lot of connections, have weird things happen. And I just will always say that he's one of my favorite people because that was just the way I like to live, free and fun. Anyway. Let's jump into the news. All right. So, Overwatch 2 PvE Hero Mode canceled. A difficult choice. The original vision for Overwatch 2 PvE is no longer happening, Blizzard says. Which, again, they've been working on this thing since the game dropped. I don't get it. All right. Blizzard has officially scrapped Overwatch 2's long-awaited PvE Hero Mode, but the game's creative leads are assuring fans that PvE is still a focus for the game moving forward. On a Twitch stream detailing Overwatch 2's content roadmap, executive producer Jared Nuss explained the decision to cut the PvE content. Wait, so it's still a focus, but they're cutting the content? Alright, development on PvE experience has not really... Wait, PvE... Wow, can I not read tonight? Development on the PvE experience has not really... hasn't... Nope, I can read. This is just poor writing. Development on the PvE experience has not really... hasn't made the progress that we have hoped. Wow, that hurts my brain to read. Development on the PvE experience has not really made the progress that we have hoped. The team has created a bunch of amazing content, so there's awesome missions that are really exciting. There's brand new enemies that are super fun to fight, and some truly great and ridiculous hero talents. But unfortunately, the effort required to pull all that together into a Blizzard quality experience that we can ship to you is huge. And there really is no end in sight or defined kind of end date where we can put that out into the world. And so we are left with another difficult choice. Do we continue to pour all that effort into PvE, hoping we can land it at some point in the future, or do we stick with the set of values that we've aligned on and focus on? This is really poorly written, I'm sorry. On the live game and focus on serving all of you. With everything we have learned about what it takes to operate the game at the level that you deserve, it's clear that we can't deliver on that original vision for PvE that was shown in 2019. What that means is that we won't be delivering that dedicated hero mode with talent trees, that long-term talent power progression. Those things are just not in our plans anymore, and that means it's hard. And we know that this is going to be disappointing to many of you, which is why we want to bring it up before we talk about the roadmap. And to be perfectly honest, it's been really difficult for many of us and a lot of folks on the team that pour their heart and soul into that stuff. I honestly think what's happening is, frankly, they bit off more than they could chew. They went in trying to make a full-on PvE game, which could have been a standalone game. And I think also, I don't know how well the profits are doing with them doing, the free-to-pay model, where you have to pay for all the skins and whatnot via other systems and everything. I feel like it's probably not as profitable as they think it is, and they can't pour more money at all into this game. That's what it sounds like to me. So we're gonna take what they've already built and release it as content in the free-to-play model, so you're not getting a standalone PvE game. It's my guess. I don't know. I'm just assuming. Overwatch 2's PvE mode was supposed to be a big differentiating factor between the original game and its sequel in 2019. Right. We got to go hands-on. Well, they got to go hands-on. I didn't do anything with PvE, which was set to have new hero abilities, co-op attacks, and lower progression system. But when Overwatch 2 launched, the long-awaited PvE mode wasn't part of it. Instead, Blizzard promised that Overwatch 2's PvE would come sometime in 2023 as seasonal content. Even though the original vision for the PvE mode has been cut, there is still a lot of content in the Overwatch 2 pipeline. On Twitter, the Overwatch account shared an image detailing plans for Overwatch 2, Season 5, Season 6, Season 7, and beyond. It's confirmed that the story missions are coming to Overwatch 2 in Season 6, alongside a new support hero. So while the ambitious PvE mode isn't part of Overwatch's future, maybe the story missions can help fill the void for players. Always, what do you think about this? Because you're an avid player. I mean, what do you think? Let's see. So join us. We share more details. Okay, let's take a look at this roadmap. Actually, you know what? Let's be very careful with what we share on Twitter. Okay? I know I'm not there. Sorry. Because Twitter gets wild, bro. You gotta be real careful with Twitter. I learned that the hard way. Alright. So, Quest Watch, limited time event, which I'll be honest, I played Quest Watch and it was kind of lame. I'm kind of annoyed that I spent time even playing that thing. It was okay. It's like a Star Wars flavored, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't even know what you want to call it. Like it's like a Star Wars flavored Overwatch gaming event that is kind of underbaked and underwhelming. It's like mini maps, and it's fine. It's whatever. Like it's not what we expected. Let's see, Mission of Magic. I don't know what that is at all. On Fire returns. Creator Workshop mode. Which I think Creator Workshop mode is only for the PC gamers. So if you play on PS4, PS5. Xbox, etc., you're not going to get that. See, story missions, which is probably what they're giving from the mission. A new support hero, Flashpoint, Hero Mastery. I don't know what that means. That sounds gross. Let's see. A new tank heroes on the way in Season 7. New collaboration event. New control map. New winter event. New hero mastery missions. Roadhog rework. Which, that's intriguing that they're going to rework him because he already is overpowered. So they're going to make him worse? Or are they going to make him no longer an overpowered hero? I want to see them rework, I call her Naked, but Naked Diva, when she jumps out. I want to see them give you a reason to stay naked and not necessarily get the bot back. I mean, that'd be interesting. See, fan favorite modes return, cinematic debuts. We're getting back to the storylines. Thank God. I honestly used to play this game for the storylines because like when they have like little story events, like okay, now that I know the character, now I want to get into it. Competitive mystery hero returns. Okay, lore codex and somber rework. Interesting. So yeah, guys, that's the news. You know, that's the news. And so always says, I never thought the PvE would work to begin with, so it doesn't surprise me. So why do you think it wouldn't work? I feel like with the skills tree and all the stuff, they've seen it. We've seen it done before in other games. So I don't know why you didn't have faith in it. I mean, again, what they showed seemed like a really cool game, and they've done it before, just not to this scale. Aren't there like those missions where you literally go on an adventure with your characters, and it's kind of like a PvE mode? I don't know. I thought it had a lot of potential. So it's kind of a bummer to see them go this route. Yeah, I don't know. Just for me, I just really hoped that they were going to make it work. Like, Overwatch as a whole is basically a great game, right? It's really fun. It's one of the more fun games I've played in my life. I know that. But they're not being able to pull this off is like puzzling. Like, do you not have a project manager? I work as a PM, so that's why I'm saying that. But do you guys not have a project manager to keep this thing together? Like, did you not build out this roadmap, right? That lays out how this thing is going to work and how it's going to function and whatnot? Like, why did you drop the ball? Gamers have to know. At least I do. I want to know. Like, I am absolutely shocked they couldn't pull this off. Yeah. But also, in conjunction with that, speaking about gaming, I've been playing a lot of Tears of the Kingdom. And I gotta say, if I can do a mini review here, and without giving any spoilers, because I'm actually working on the actual review that I'm going to put together and have out tomorrow. This might be the best modern Zelda game ever made, but not because it's playing as a Zelda game, but because it's one giant puzzle. The entire game is literally a puzzle. Like, they drop you in a room, like you go into like one of the shrines, and your whole goal is to get to the other side. Your whole goal is to get up somewhere, and to make things work. And they give you an ability normally to make that work, and it just becomes your own playground to do whatever you can to make it to the other side. That's it. Whatever you can, and that's it. But they give you a skill set, they give you abilities, they give you things around you, and you have to just make it work. And I spent today trying to get from point A to point B for like an hour, and it was so much fun. Like, it was actually fun to fail. And I'm like, I've never had that in a video game before, where I actually laughed and was happy that I failed, because it made me think a little bit more critically. Period. Like, I literally had to stop and go like, all right, how do I actually accomplish this? Like, even if it's messy, even if it doesn't look great, how do I do this? What are the things in front of me? What are the abilities they just gave me? Phenomenal. And then when you try to leave, you're like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go and try to explore Hyrule, right? And this is not a spoiler by any means, but I don't even have to say this. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. I want you to go do it yourself. In fact, I won't say it. If you're not gonna play the game, that's one thing. But like, there are so many moments here where like, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go get to that thing I see in the distance. And in the Breath of the Wild, you normally just climb somewhere high and float down, right? Using your parachute or whatever you had. They don't have that in this game, at least initially. And so you have to figure out some other way to get there. You have to. And that in itself is a blast. That in itself is freaking incredible. It's so fun. And I'm like, man, who knew just simple mechanics and ingenuity would be entertaining? And then the people from Lego show up and go, yo, shut the F up. We've been doing this for years. You're going back to your childhood with this one, baby. They ain't call me baby, but that's kind of it. So, that's my non-spoiler review. I'm putting out a review of it tomorrow that I'm going to pour quite a bit of time into tonight to finish up. But I do have all my footage collected, and I just want to make sure I can just tell a good narrative of my experience with this game. So, hope you guys like the video I dropped tomorrow. It should be pretty good. Whether people see it or not, it's up to the YouTube algorithm. So, outside of that, let's get back into just talking in general. I might switch the title of this stream up a little bit, just so it stays more general. So it's not just me like spouting about other stuff and people coming and going like, I came in here about video games. You talking about your feet? All right, always says because the replayability is low for PvE. The mission they had in Overwatch 1, you You play them maybe one day and never again. Just isn't worth the development effort for this kind of game, in my opinion. So I think that honestly, if they did a PvE mission that was big and was grand and rewarded you for playing it, it would have been, the replayability would have been better. I think that this kind of game does lend itself to PvE. But I just think that, like, they probably, again, they have a lot of heroes they got to work with. And I think they honestly probably bit off way more than they can really handle for a game that I'm going to guess isn't as profitable as they want it to be. I don't actually know. I'm only assuming, but I just don't think it probably hit the numbers they were expecting. Like, I do wonder if they're thinking about going backwards and making the next game regular, or you just buy it again instead of it being free to play, or are we gonna be stuck with free to play model forever? Because I think that, in the iteration they were talking about when they were announced the games, I was willing to pay the $60 for it or $70 for it. I was down. I was ready, but I just don't know how many other people were ready too. I just don't know. Let's see. So I'm just talking out loud right now. This is me just kind of pontificating. I, like, at one point thought that I would give up being a gamer. Wait a second. Oh man, hold on. Just got some interesting news. So I don't know if I told you guys or not, but before I took the new job that I started, I was in the running for another new job, and then they were like, "Yeah, we're delayed. Blah blah blah. We're in delay. We're in delay. We're in delay." I'm like, "All right, cool. Begin delay. Do your thing. I'm not here to judge you. I don't really care." So they just called me back and they're like, "Yeah, we want to do another interview with you. We have a few more detailed questions." And I can't imagine what more they want to ask me that I didn't cover in the first two interviews. Yeah, I didn't give you an update on that. Yeah, so they reached out to me and they were like, "Yeah, we want you for the show, and if you do the show, we'll do the show. If you do the audition, we'll pay you for the auditions." So I decided that I'm gonna go through with the auditions because I'm not gonna say no to money, and so I have the first one coming up this week. I just found out today, actually. And they want me to do, like, it's weird. They want me to do full body pictures of myself. They want me to send them pictures of me and an ex. They want me to send them pictures of me and my family and all this stuff. Yeah, it's fascinating. Yeah, so a reality TV show called Married at First Sight reached out to me. My little sister submitted me for the show. And I was like, "Wait, what? I thought you were joking, bro." And I even wrote her later and she's like, "Yeah, yeah." I'm like, "Thanks for making my life more complicated. I appreciate it." But then I had a chat with Akeem, actually. So fun fact, he actually applied for the show, got cast, and then chose to take his opportunity in LA over the show. So he left, right? So he didn't do the show, so I think we both were hypothesizing that they were trying to this season get a nerd niche in there. So they lost Akeem, so they found me, and so then I would be like the next Akeem basically on the show. And I don't know, it's hard because I don't know that I'm in a place to do that. I don't know if I'm in a place to do the show. Like, and it sucks because I would love the opportunity to have the experience. You know what I mean? I would love the opportunity because I think it would be a great experience to have in my life. You know what I mean? Like, who can say they've been on a reality show? And then, I mean, of course, you know they pay you, but you wouldn't do it for the money because you're getting legally married. That'd be crazy, right? But they would pay you. And I know for a fact that, you know, it would only enhance my life unless the person they match you with is crazy. You know, then you have to, like, deal with somebody for, like, a month that you don't like. But then again, the show is so short that it's like, well, why not? Right? But at the same time, I think it's hard when you have, and I'll say this outwardly, I have, you know, feelings for someone out there, someone out there that I love, and I don't know if I want to risk losing them forever to be on the show. You know what I'm saying? Even if it would, even if I know that being on the show will make my life better in every way, except that, like, it's hard. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's difficult. It really is. It's really difficult. Like, it's one of those things where, like, also, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but at one point in my life, I almost got cast to be on MTV's Real World. And I always wondered what would have happened with my life and, like, the connections I would have made and the people I would have connected with. And, like, you know, what would have happened to me had I taken that opportunity. At the time, my now ex-wife, was like, no, I don't want you to be on the show. If you go on that show, I don't want to be with someone who's on TV, and made a big stink about it, right? And now that we're divorced, and it's been years later, I still regret not doing that show. I still regret it. I still wish that I would have done it. I wish I would have said, screw it, you know, like, and did it. And, like, I don't know. I think if this show wasn't like, I thought this show, let's say like this. If this show wasn't about marriage, there wouldn't be much hesitation. Because, I mean, it looks a certain way. It just does. I thought you were single when you fall in love. Hey, you can be single. You can be a single, still be in love. Don't make it a thing, man. I don't have a date I fell in love with, but, you know, just I've been in love. I'm a certified lover boy. You know me. I rock flowers. But, I mean, yeah, it's rough. You know what's crazy though? I feel like this kind of stuff only happens when you are single. Like it stuff only pops up when you're single, and when you're like, all right, cool, I'm making strides, I'm going places, and it's like, hey, guess what? Here's a life-changing opportunity. Here's something that can literally change your life for the better in every single way. And of course, you have the best reason in the world to not do it. Hey, man, for all you know, I could still be in love from the last thing. I mean, you just don't know. You don't know. There's a million ways to get it, bro. I mean, is that the way you want to spend that? Is that how you feel about it? I don't know, man. I feel like it can go a million ways. I'm changing up the category on Switch real quick. All right. Dude, it's wild to me. It's wild to me that, like, life is what it is, you know? It really is. But I wouldn't say that. I mean, I feel like, and my therapist actually and I are having to talk about this. I just think I'm built for love. Like I think I'm built for love. I'm built to be someone that gives of themselves in service of someone else, and I like doing it. It's enjoyable, you know. Like I don't. There's like not a part of my. There's not a part of me that doesn't want that constantly. There's not a part of me that doesn't want to. Like, just be the best husband, best father, you know what I mean, in the world. Like, I know that that's what I want to do with my life. And maybe honestly, maybe it could be part of trauma. Because, like, I feel like I watch my parents be together, but not really have a good time. You know what I mean? And so I really do want to be with someone and have it be a great experience for both of us. And I think in some ways I might be unrealistic about it. You know what I mean? This isn't peer pressure. I'm just saying that the way you're presenting it is you're in love, but you're not in a relationship with someone. But you're basing like decisions around them as if you were. Well, you know, this is like, well, here's the thing. I think you're right. You're right. But I think the hard part is this is always going to be hard. Is like once you lose somebody, you lose them, right? And whether that person that you lose is, I don't know. It's like I'm trying to say it right. Well, the person that you lose is someone that you'll regret losing forever because they treat you so well, or they like, you know what I mean, or they give you that missing component that you had in your life that you thought you never find. So I feel like even if you're not in a relationship with somebody, you can still have that like that feeling and have it be very real. I mean, that's just kind of what it is. Like I've been with people that I was like, you know, I was into, I'll say that. But I wasn't necessarily like their boyfriend or not. It's existed. Oh. But I do think that like because this like it's such a life changing scenario or situation, it is difficult to a degree. But also, I mean, think about this. Okay, let's ask this question: could you or anyone out there marry someone without seeing them? Like, do you think you have it in you? If someone goes, hey, you know what? I'm going to find you the perfect person for you, potentially, but you're not allowed to know how they look. Could you do it? All right. So now let me ask this question. Why no? Like, what if the experts took into account who you are, gave you a psychological test, gave you a screening, gave you all this stuff? Like, you had it, I mean, there was almost a guarantee that the person you have is compatible. Which I'll say, I watched this show, for record. And some other question, like, did y'all do this for the TV show? Like, because some of them, like, they really don't work. In fact, There is one couple, I'll say, that made it, and it blows my mind that they made it, because like, you watch them on this show, and they had some of the most dirty dog fights I've ever seen in my life. Like it was nasty, and yet they made it, and they're still together. They're still together. Another thing, is for me too, is that I love psychology, and I love like that entire concept. So for me, this would be an ultimate test. But then again, I think sometimes too they do it just for the entertainment factor of like, let's put these people together who are clearly not going to make it. Like, I'll be honest with you, they mentioned the psychology test, right? There's somebody from the last season that I watched that I was like, bro, y'all did not give him a psychology test. He looks crazy. Like, you want to trust it, but there's a certain level where you're like, I don't know, did they? It's real questionable, bro. It's a TV show at the end of the day. Ain't no math equation to equation to love. I disagree almost, bro. I think that, like, honestly, there is an equation to love. Like, some people do trauma bond, right? You do meet some people that, like, you met them at the right time. Like, the math works out, right? Like, you met them at the absolute right time for you and that person. Like, I've said this before in the past, but had I met, and y'all met her, so I'll just say her name, but had I met Katie maybe 2 years later, maybe even 3 years later, right? We would have been perfect together. But I don't know if she would have been perfect for me at this stage. Because maybe she'd be a different person. You know what I mean? But like, we met at the wrong time for what we needed, right? And there's been people I met who I met them right after I had stopped dating someone that was more toxic or someone that was more difficult to work with. So now their agreeability now looks a million times better, right? So now they look great to me because of what I just went through. And I'm not saying they're not great, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it's all perspective. So like, there is an equation to it, because you could also meet that person. I had an ex-girlfriend where we trauma bonded like hard to the point where we were like in love in three dates. You know what I mean? Like, we went on 3 dates and we're both like, oh my God, I love you. But I realized that we both had went through a lot. And so we were looking for someone to like be giving to us. And we were both giving in the exact same ways. And that made it work. And then that's what made you fall in love. Because I think sometimes, like, you know, what is love, right? Like, is love the temporary endorphins? Is love knowing someone's flaws and still loving them anyway? Like, what is love? I mean, no. How's it a horrible example? It's real life. That's my actual life, man. Calm down. That's a great example. You meet somebody at the right time, you can fall in love with them. If you meet somebody, you guys have been through similar things, you'll fall in love with them. If you meet somebody and like they're saying the exact things that you just were like felt you were disgusted by with a previous partner, and they're saying like the exact opposite things, that will create the illusion of the idea of love. That's not a horrible example at all. That's literally what happens. Like honestly, a lot of times people will meet someone and it'll be based on looks. Like, you had, you know, lust at first sight, right? That exists too. But they'll just be hot and they'll be given the bare minimum, but because they're hot, you let them get away with more. Or they'll be hot and they won't be anything you're looking for, but you'll still fall for them anyway because they're that hot and they treat you well. Like, I know I went on a date with, well, she's now a friend now, but like, we weren't friends at the time. But like, one of my friends now. And she was great because we were hanging out and she was very, very, what's the word, service oriented. So we were having dinner and she kept like reaching to serve me the food. Now, she used to be a bartender. She used to be in the service industry, and I think that just comes natural to her, right? Whereas I had a previous partner recently before her, who was just the opposite of that. Like she did not give whatsoever. Like she just kind of like took a lot, right? So now this person who's giving to me seems better, right? But then also keep in mind that the same person's also super late for everything. The same person also wasn't very good about giving me the respect I think I deserved. And yet I still put up with it because they were attractive and did one thing that I liked. Like you will give allowances for looks. And you just will. I don't even know how that happened. I'm so confused. Sorry, I dropped something and I don't understand how I even dropped it. Ugh. Give me a better example always. You don't think I'm right. Give me a better example. That was actually really weird. I don't understand how that even worked. Also, I had a busy, super busy day at work, so I have not eaten yet. All right. Cool. Oh, speaking of dating shows, they just announced officially and finally, after like teasing this thing for 3 years, they're going to be doing a new version called The Golden Bachelor, where it's literally the show, but with old people. And I just can't imagine what that's going to be like. But I'm going to watch it. I'm so excited to watch it. It's The Bachelor, but with senior citizens. I don't. I want my dad to be on it, bro. And he's still married. See, trauma bonding is in love. You can happen to fall in love with somebody you trauma bond with, but it's not a given. Bro, I'm not saying it's a given. I'm saying it happens. Like, none of this is a given. But yeah, I mean, I did it. I mean, I'm just telling you. I absolutely did it. We trauma bonded, and that love I had was real. But it was because we bonded over needing that kind of support. Like, it happens. Or the person that you've fallen for has the same trauma you do, which I've actually had happen twice. They have the same trauma you do, right? So, sorry, I don't know where my voice is going. They have the same trauma you do. So, I don't think it's coincidences. I think that no, I think it's more calculated than that. I think that they may have the same issues that you do, right? So therefore, they handle things the way that you do. So, example, like I was traumatized by my mom screaming, right? My mom yelled and cursed, and because she talked about us like dogs. So now, because of my trauma, I don't get close to that. I actually avoid yelling if I can help it. I avoid name calling. I avoid anything that could be anywhere near that wheelhouse, right? So when I'm dating someone who maybe has a more normal upbringing, where they can scream and it not be the end of the world, I repel. I repel. Right? I go, nope, can't do it, right? I then view that person as dangerous. And so therefore I find myself trauma bonding, falling in love with people who have, or some people who have the same issues that I do. Like, I could easily see if I were to do that show, right? For entertainment value, they match me with someone who's okay with screaming. Like, the thing is, I work on my cursing even. So, like, I don't even get angry and curse, really. Like, I use, like, the occasional adult curse word. But, like, I don't, like, go off the F words. I don't, slam stuff. I don't do a lot of things because of my trauma. And so, therefore, I'm more in tune to fall for someone that doesn't do that stuff and leads with kindness because they've been also hurt the same way and they don't want to repeat it. So that's not a coincidence. That's trauma bonding. What up, Ultimate Guy? What it do? I like saying what it do. That's one of my favorite things to say. What it do? A boo boo. All right. Where is the season of Flavor of Love with senior citizens? To be real, because of the writer's strike, which I don't know if it's still going on or not. It should be. I haven't heard it left yet. That's why we're getting the Golden Bachelor. So I could easily see, for real, them bringing back Flavor of Love. Easily. Chris, how do you think 2023 will end? I don't know. That's actually a big question. I haven't thought about that at all. Dog, let me think about that. That's actually a really difficult question. Also, if you're watching this video over on YouTube, please give the video a like. We're digging into other topics that aren't Overwatch. But if you guys want to go have me circle back into Overwatch territory, let me know, and I will do that. But for right now, I'm just going to chat about whatever things pop in my head or I find on the news. I feel like election years are always really, really interesting to kind of see where people are landing. But I'm reserving that for a little bit later. So stay tuned for that. Bro, I give up on Overwatch. They ruined a lot of the game for me. You know what it is? The game is still fun. But it's to this point, I feel like I'm playing the same maps every time. I feel like I'm only playing the same games every time. And the only real excitement I get, honestly, is when I go into the experimental mode and you see the games that people have put together, and some of those are really fun, but you don't get credits for that. You really don't. You don't get any credit for playing the games that are made by other players, really. So if I want to get anything that's going to lead me towards a skin or anything like that, I'm not really emboldened to play the other modes. I don't do competitive. I'm not that good. And whenever I do competitive, I fail immediately, so I know I'm not that good. Yeah, Jordan, I was really looking forward to PvE because I'm trash. No, dude, same. I was too for the same reason. It's funny. I'm actually pretty good with Symmetra, but also there are other times where Symmetra is no help to me at all. She's not one of those characters you can just play ad nauseum. But that's why I like Symmetra, because I don't have to aim and shoot. I have to plan and do tactics and get the turrets in the right place, right? And then plan where other people are going to be. I even this is probably not a real strategy, but something I came up with. If you dart between the teleporters, you don't get shot. Yes, bro. Yes, I'm really good with Symmetra. Suck off. If I show you some of the things I've done with Symmetra, you would cry. Okay? Suck off. Oh, man. No, not for real. Play me one-on-one. Play me one-on-one. Me and you, and I'll use Symmetra. All right. I'm going to go over here real quick and look at the news. Let's see if any of the news really has my attention. So, see, Illinois girl missing for 6 years was found in North Carolina. Missing Illinois girl from Netflix series reunited with father after 6 years. South Elgin girl abducted at 9. Found safe 6 years later. So she's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Dog, she's like, wow. She's like 15 years old now. Let's see what that's like. Bruh. I'm glad they're letting him wear his hair like that on the news. I just never thought braids were really professionals. It's kind of cool to see that they let him do that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just do my thing and have a long hair, and you can't change me. All right, so this little girl from South Elgin. She definitely looks like an adult now. She's like that age. Let's see. All right, they're reunited, and the mother is the one who abducted her. I mean, can you abduct your own child? Dog, if I was for 60 years, that'd be crazy. Yeah, dude. Wow. Wow. She grew up because she's an adult now. Well, not a full adult, but you know what I'm saying. I'm overjoyed that Kayla is home safe. I want to thank LGBTF. Okay. I was wondering what the comments were saying about the mom, though. All right. Why did mom have to separate her from dad to begin with is what I want to know. Don't know the details in this clip. Okay. She wasn't abducted. She's with a parent. Yeah, this isn't not an abduction. Like, you took your own kid. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it's Illinois. It's not Chicago. But, like, if my kid got abducted, it's by a stranger. It's not by the mom. And apparently she's on a Netflix series. I didn't know that either. That's crazy. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Also, I'm going to throw out there. I know that free television thing you're bringing up, I wouldn't do it anyway, to be honest with you, because I already have a TV. I have 2 TVs now, which is pretty crazy. But I have 2 TVs now, 3, so I don't need another TV, even if it's free. I didn't mean to skip that, but I actually need to do that work real quick to return this other one. Oh, that's what to say. If it was Chicago, all you would see is a bunch of monkeys shooting bananas at each other. What does that mean, bro? Dang, what does that mean? Bro, you gotta be careful with that. You gotta be careful with that. Hey, be careful with that. Let's get in that racist territory. Why would you even say that, bro? What is going on? All right. Let's just keep looking at the news and ignore what he just said. All right. Watch Chappelle's Batman crack will leave a mark. Okay. It's okay because I'm black. No, man. You can't call us monkeys, G. It's still... Listen, look at this. You can still be racist towards your own people. Don't be racist towards us. I'm in Chicago, bro. All right. There's not a lot here that I care about. You're one of the good ones, Chris. I mean, you too. I mean, no one's a good one. We all do something wrong in our lives. Yo, Jordan. I'm not kidding you. I don't know if you heard me say. I have a review in the works. That's one of the things I want to bring up. Like, I die in that game constantly. Like, constantly. But the thing is, too, I don't know if this is on purpose. I mean, for the longest part of the game, you only get so many hearts. So, yeah, you're going to die. And then also, like, freaking... it's just like, and then the thing is too, I feel like because you have the whole builder mode, you really do want to just go and experiment with things and see what happens. So I'll just jump down things knowing I'm gonna die. I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna die, but I'll save first and I'll just jump down like, oh. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to make this review. Actually, it's gonna be good. Also, I am shocked that this game is running as smoothly as it did when Pokemon ran like molasses. Like, I don't understand how they got this game to run so well, aside from I'll probably, like, be like, we learn from our mistakes. We won't do what they did. Dog, I don't, it's funny. It reminds me of when I would play Ocarina of Time, and it was so hard that I just gave up and started buying game guides. Like, I bought actual game guides. And for this game, I've chosen to try my best to not utilize any guides unless I'm really, really stuck. Like, and I only used it once so far. Everything else I've kind of just figured out. And I even said, yo, I was lucky to figure it out. No, man, I put in the work and I figured it out. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I wish they did care. But, like, I mean, I guess they don't have to care, really, because they can print money like no one's business. All right. All right. Also, I'm starting to get hungry, so I'm trying to decide what I want to do because I have a meal thing. I want to cook, but I'm not sure. I gave up on Ocarina of Time. I just didn't like it that much. I felt like the puzzles were always on the level of how I was supposed to know to go over there. Oh, dude, I agree. I agree completely. I agree 110%. I had the same experience with Ocarina of Time. I was like, how the hell is it gonna find that spider? How's it ever going to know that? Yeah, that was absolutely the case. That was absolutely the case with Ocarina of Time. I agree completely. If there was no invention of the gaming guides, I would have never, ever, 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 ever beaten that game. Like, I bought 2 different guides. I remember there was one game that was, one game guide that was at GameStop that I bought in particular. And then it only got me so far, I kept getting stuck. So now I went and bought another one, and that other one was more helpful. Like, I don't even remember what it was, but I remember I was like, yo, I need this. I had one for Pokemon too. Like, I was like, no, I can't. These games won't work for me if I don't have a guide. I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, it was on rails, but yeah, it was definitely like go do your own thing, figure things out. Kind of dealios. I'm not lying, bro. You make me want to like sit. You make me really want to like start on my script for this video. Like now, because I have all these ideas in my head already. I'm like, do I just need to get them out? Just get him out. Get out of my head. Boom, boom, boom. See, like at least with the new Zeldas, the mechanics make sense within the game, and you know the mechanics will get you through. But older games is just, why would I ever bring a chicken over here? I'm not. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Like I remember like audibly saying that too as a kid, being like, why would they? How was I ever gonna know that? Like, how would I know to do that? And you need to do it to finish the game. That's the bad thing. All right, one sec. I can feel myself getting lightheaded, so I'm gonna throw a quick snack in the microwave real quick. All right. Hot Pockets, yuck. No way. I got old tacos. Okay. Bro, I would never eat a Hot Pocket again. Louise, yes. I thought I told you this already. I got a new job literally the Friday after I got let go from the other one. I won't say I got let go because it wasn't really being let go. They didn't fire me. It was their fault. They didn't prepare their projects correctly. So like I got a new job literally the next Tuesday. So Friday I was let go. Tuesday I landed the other thing. So I started the new job this week actually. Been in training, and it's been chaos. The training is insane, bro. It's insane. All right, like puzzles to me shouldn't hold your hand, but they shouldn't be. They should be able to be solved within the mechanics of the gameplay without a guide. I agree. No, I agree. It shouldn't be a random like guess of what to do. And I often wonder, like those people who solve it, like how do they do it? Like how do they even know? 1 second, peeps. Hot Pockets. You know what's funny? I haven't thought about Hot Pockets till you said that. And now I really do wonder if Hot Pockets market share is down or up. Like who are the people that still eat Hot Pockets? Oh, let me grab this little fake table. Like they seemed cool when I was in high school and they were like a quick snack, right? But now that I'm an adult and I actually eat food and cook for myself, It feels wrong to eat a Hot Pocket. Did you see they're making a Scott Pilgrim anime? I did see that. I'm excited to watch it. And the voice cast is a lot of the people from the movie. Alright, so I got these tacos a couple nights ago. And I'm just gonna eat them for nourishment. I don't really want it. I want to actually make a real dinner after the stream. So it's just a snack, so I don't feel lightheaded because I want to write the script. I don't know why he put cilantro on tacos. Salty Doc saying the Hot Pockets no longer ship with a cooking sleeve. Then how do you eat it? You don't cook it? I didn't really feel hungry today. Interesting. Bro, that'd be disgusting. You can't make a taco hot pocket. Wait, do they make those? Is that real? One second, guys. I'm going to just devour this in one hit. Give me a second. Like, I don't want to eat the whole shell. It's not enough that I don't feel crazy. Alright. Chris, top 3 favorite cookies. Easy. Number 1, the chocolate chip oatmeal cookies at, what's this place called? Wow, my brain's dying. Oatmeal chocolate chip cookies at Potbelly are easily the best. Chocolate chip oatmeal can't be beaten by anything. Ever. Next, probably for me, strawberry Oreos, which you can't even find them. They're seasonal, but they're phenomenal. And I don't even know what's last, because after those two, there's no reason to even eat cookies anymore. Oh no. I mean, if I have to pick one, I do like Chips Ahoy, chewy, but in the microwave for like 10 seconds. You know what's wild to me? When people go on those reality shows, then they leave their homes for a month, and they come back to where they live, and they show their partner or new partner, oh, this is my house, this is what I got, blah, blah, blah. Right? And they don't clean their house before they leave. Like, I don't know how you would, it's like going out without underwear. But I do sometimes too. But, like, how you know that the cameras are going to come home with you? You want people to see a mess? That's crazy to me. Absolute insanity. Alright. Food eaten. Most of the shells still have intact because I only do shells. No, streaming culture is insane to me. Like absolute insanity. No, I have not had black and white cookies. It's gonna sound weird, but there's something about white cream that grosses me out. And I can't quite put my finger on it. But something about it just makes me really grossed out. All right, let's see. What else do we want to do here? Oh man, that beer burp was real. All right, cool. But have you seen the Unicorn Eternal? Yes, I have. Unicorn. Oh wow, Unicorn Eternal is absolutely amazing. I also have a video for that that's going to come out as well this week. The only thing about it that I was a little bit confused about, no spoilers, but the first woman that turns, right? I don't understand why she at first seemed like she didn't know, or like that she knew she wasn't herself, but then later she didn't know that she wasn't herself. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, "I'm not," right? Like, "I'm not Stephanie," and then she leaves. But then later she goes, "Wait, who are you? Wait, but I know, but I blah blah blah." Like she knows who her fiance is and all this stuff. So I was like, "Wait, what?" That part was a little confusing. Maybe she had a moment of psychosis, but otherwise, I was like, "This is great." What's wild to me is that my green screen is keying out yellow. There's no green in this. It's not even close. Like, this makes sense. This is all green. You should see very little of this. Kirkland, Seltzer Waters. Yum, right? But then the pink should work. Let's see if pink works. Yeah, pink is all good. So apparently my keying is on more on the yellow side. That's interesting. Like, let's see, like Baby Luigi. I got a little Baby Luigi right here, right? He shouldn't show up. That's wild. Baby Luigi and Chris back together again. Love you, baby. You know, actually, that makes sense because when they went and got the next person, they seem to be inside themselves having an internal battle. So that makes sense. Thing is, I haven't seen a lot of people talk about it either, which is kind of surprising to me. Like, I was waiting for more episodes to come out so I could do a full review, but I feel like no one else is really talking about it, despite it being a pretty phenomenal show. And you know, to be honest, I feel like that's probably the stride I need to get into. Is like, if I see a show I like and I want to support it, do it. I mean, let's just let the show be what it is. I think right now it's an action show, and it's cooking. Let it cook. Let it freaking cook. All right, question. Does anyone here, I know we got some people, a good number of people over on YouTube at this point. Do you guys want to have me react to a show? Or do you guys want me to find something on Reddit to discuss? And I'm not even asking you guys because right now I'm like kind of I'm in an interesting mood. Like, I kind of want to call the stream in about 20 minutes so I can go eat. So I really don't want to like overextend myself. Plus, I really do want to like get down my promotion of this stream so the next week is not like 6 people in the room, 8 people in the room. I want to get like 20 people in the room at least. That's my goal. My goal is 20 people viewing it. And you know, with Twitch, I'm not worried about it as much. We'll figure it out. But I want to see bigger numbers. I know that only happens if I promote the stream regularly and with videos and other items throughout the week before we get here. So that starts tomorrow. And I want to see what happens. All right, I started watching this anime called Saving 80K Gold in Another World for My Retirement. Do you like it? You know what's funny? I noticed there's been a lot of anime like that with really long, long detailed titles. And I thought I was just going crazy. But I think that's the current trend right now in manga. And that's been the shows they've all been like converting in the anime. Actually, the one I really like that I want to do a review of is My Uncle from Another World. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. It's really good. I think it's called Isekai. It's a genre. But it's really good. I'm shocked that there's this many. You know what's funny about that too? Is all those shows make it almost impossible to do a anime debate versus episode on them because they're too long. Let's see. I'm looking at it right now. Saving 80K. All right. A near-death encounter with a pack of wolves. After a near-death encounter with a pack of wolves, she then realizes she's able to transfer between two worlds. This one and her own. Taking advantage of this ability, Mitsuha decides to live in both worlds and calculates that she'll need 80,000 gold coins to be able to retire. That sounds actually really interesting. And and it looks pretty good too. Bruh. I'm going to have to add this to my Crunchyroll queue. Oh no, I have an account. We gonna sign in. Oh, we gonna sign in, baby. Oh yeah, there we go. Add it. Oh, sweet. And it's dubbed. See, I'm not gonna lie to you. I love when an anime is sub and dubbed. Oh yeah. Oh, you go to the list. It's not even spring anime, but I'm still gonna add it. Yeah, baby. There's only one season. That's my guess. Oh, sweet. It's 12 episodes. Dog, I might binge this tonight if I finish my script and everything. All right. Well, you got me. Like, it's something like campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill. You know, I might just do a video about another world anime. I'm sure someone has already done it, but I'm just gonna do it myself. Yeah, I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too. Like, let's see what happens if I look up another world. In another world with my smartphone. It's actually really good. I watched that one too. That was good too. I recommend that one. I recommend another world with my smartphone. Handyman, sent to another world, summoned to another world for a second time. Let's see. That's crazy, G. Anyway, I'm actually working on the video this week. So my plan is Friday, but if I don't do it on Friday, I'll let you know. In another world, my life was dope. In another world, I ain't feel no hope. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely try another world video. A lot of these are just titles, and the shows are different. Oh yeah, I know. I know that. I know I know that. I know that. I mean, I know that they're not all the same show or from the same genre. But I've just noticed that there's a lot of anime coming out regularly that are in another world. There's a lot of them. You know, I really want to react to Keys to the VIP again. And I think because this show is also like no one cares about it. Like that's another thing I want to make a video about that too. Like that's one of my favorite shows. I actually absolutely love it, and I need to stop being scared just to make stuff. But I feel like sometimes like I'm not reacting to Unicorn. I gotta cut that video up because it's on HBO Max. I don't want to. I'm not playing with that. No. I would do it if I wasn't streaming on YouTube too, but I'm streaming on YouTube as well. I just don't. And plus, I want to make the video. I want to make the actual video. If I stream to it, I'll probably never make a real video. I know myself. I'll be lazy. So you are getting an actual video, unfortunately. I could do it live later. Once I actually get more people over here on Twitch, and that could be an incentive. Like I'm also working on, which it might be too late for me. Also working on retooling a Patreon as well. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. Oh, that's my warning to not overstream. Making moves major. What up, brother? What's going on, man? We already did the discussion in case you want to know about what is this? We already did the discussion on Overwatch, but we can always go back if you want me to go back for the record. All right. Where is this? No, I just search. Keys. Recording, video, desktop. I cannot find these episodes. There we go. Found it. Just kidding. All right. I can't. Really? Because I can. I don't know what's better, to do it this way or to do it this way. Yeah. So this is all right. I'll talk through it. All right. So this show, bro, I can see the shadow. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gotta know this about me. I am anal. Or do Throwback Thursday and watch all the old school cartoons. We'll think about it. We'll see what happens. I can't. I mean, I can't guarantee I'm gonna do that. But I do want to figure out something of the sort to have like a schedule on Twitch, so it's like more regular for people. Um, let's kill the music for a second. So I want to talk through this show real quick. I did one video once about the show, right? It's called Keys to VIP, right? It's super old. It's not that old. It's like 90s, maybe 2000s, maybe 2000s. But in the show, these guys watch other guys try to be the ultimate player, right? So the whole idea is that this guy is better than the other guy at picking up women, right? And so you watch them go on their adventure of doing it, and you literally start to question your sanity. Because you wonder to yourself, how on God's green earth, how would any woman fall for any of this buffoonery? Right? But then you keep watching the show and you realize it's because these guys are the ultimate players. When it comes to risen on the women, they got it down. They figured it out. They cracked the freaking code. They did. And now because of that, you guys get to watch. So imagine American Idol or The Voice, but for players. That's what this show is. That's probably the best way to even explain this show. Let's start there. I'm gonna treat this like a YouTube video, and we'll see what happens. Okay. What I want for you guys to do is give your reactions to what's happening here, and I'll do my best to make sure this is not something that my parents be mad that I did. Okay. All right, you ready, guys? We're gonna do this in 1, 2, 3. Hi everybody, my name is Chris, and we're gonna watch a little show by the name of Keys to the VIP. If you have not heard of it, it is literally the greatest show known to man. Now, I found this show because my best friend found it, nestled in Amazon Prime. It has since been removed from Amazon Prime, and now is only streamed on YouTube with full episodes. And I don't think YouTube even knows that they have it, because why would you do that? Why? So the show's premise is they are the VIP, Keys to VIP. I think it's very important players. That might be wrong. They say it on the title screen now. But anyway, it's about being a player. Like, remember when pickup artists were a thing? This is very much in that genre. A professional pickup artist. So we have them coming on the show and competing against one another to see who has the most riz, who can get the most women by playing stupid games in a club. But while this is happening, you have these other guys who are also professional players critiquing the performance of each and every one of the contestants. And that's kind of it. It's kind of a bad show, but at the same time, I am in love with it. It makes me happy. So we're just going to watch it, and I'm just going to just take it out right away. So, and I don't want to inundate you guys with sounds. Get keys to the VIP. Yeah. Yeah, players. Oh, sorry. A professional league for players. Maybe the VIP is just for, like, you know, prestige. All right. So this guy named Justin is going to go up against another guy named Rob, a.k.a. Fromeo. They're going to go head-to-head at Mink Nightclub. Only one will leave the winner. Winner, 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 winner. Yo, it's going to be good. Yeah, this is the intro part where they tell you how these guys are all like professional players. There's Alan. He's cool and calculated. Everybody, he's just a regular dude. Then you got Peaches. I should have stopped at Peaches. We got to stop. Hold on, hold on. Whoa, slow down. You're going way too fast. There's too many players on the screen. All right. So, you've got Alan. Now, I read into things when I watch these shows. So, Alan actually created this show. This is his baby, right? It's his thing. So, he is the master of pickup analysis. He is AKA just a traditional, normal, everyday white dude who is good with women and fairly good looking. Okay? Keep that in mind. Like, his whole thing is that he is the ultimate player. But he also brought along his friends. Right. Then you got Peaches. He spells it with a Z. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, Peaches reminds me a lot, like my best friend that I grew up with. Just because he's like very like cocky. He's a big guy who wears the right shirts, so you can't see that he does not work out. Like, he's a former athlete, but he's definitely in his chunky stage in life. There's nothing wrong with that, being fluffy and chunky. But if you're going to literally, you know, I don't know, be a professional misogynist, you deserve to be made fun of for something. And so I'm just picking that. So here's Peaches, where she's wearing the very, 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 very 2000s style t-shirt. I have one of those. It's like an Aeropostale style, whatever you want to call it, with all the crazy writing, and it's very alternative. It's like, oh my God, look at me, baby. I am Peaches. Peaches. He's an ex-jock inspired player style, which I don't even know what that means. I think they ran out of things to say about people, so they're like, yeah, you're the jock player. Yeah, he used to be a football player or something like that. Then you got Sheldon, who is like the skinny version, of Peaches. But he's also a nice guy that also lies. Like, it's confusing to me. His role in the show is really confusing to me. Because, frankly, if you are supposed to be the so-called, like, nice guys win, and we do nice guy stuff, then you can't also, like, make fun of other people when they're like, oh, I'm trying to be nice. Well, you got a lot of women, you know that, right? He's very confused. They don't really know what to do with him. He's just a good-looking guy, and they're his friend. He probably wanted to be on the show. Oh, and last but not least, my namesake, we got Chris. Everybody in the world named Chris probably should be ashamed, because this is the poster boy for us. The Chris. You know what I mean? Like, this is who we are supposed to look up to as Chris's in the world. Like, you gotta admit, the soul patch is dope. The hair is dope. But he's good looking, right? But he's the so-called nice guy. He's a so-called nice guy. Which, again, he still has an edge, too. I think they pushed everybody with their personas a little bit too far. Let's just keep going. Yeah, he's hopelessly romantic. He's good looking. He's nice. Then if he is, why is he on this show? If you're really that nice, why are you on this show? Why would you be here if you're actually a nice guy? You'd be like, yo, I don't want to treat women like that. It feels like we treat people like women like pieces of meat or like objects. That's what it feels like, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I'm just going to throw it out there. All right. So then what they do is these guys show us their profiles. And I'll shut up for these parts. I know you guys probably telling me, like, why are you talking the whole time? Let's just watch the show together. We will, okay? I want to give, everybody their intros, but it has to be my intros. I got to make sure that everybody knows that I'm the one doing this, baby. I'm not over here just trying to be like somebody else. I'm trying to be me. And you got to know. Anyway, this intro, bro. These intros are pretty great. They're just giving you like it's like Cribs, but for players.
How's it going, guys? My name is Justin, and this is where I work.
Ooh, where you work? Where you work, bro? Oh yeah, he works in the gym. He gets it in.
I'm actually talking to the ladies. Hey, Chunklers. The reason why women are attracted to me is because I'm actually...
All right, let's stop here. So before we get any further, he goes, yeah, man, I'm working. You know why? Because I'm just talking to the ladies. First of all, that's a gym. You work front desk at a gym. Stop acting like you do anything else than work front desk at a gym. You work front... Men come to that gym too. You're choosing that to film them. You work front desk. Just say it. Quit trying to make it sexy.
Pretty nice guy. I have to admit, there is a little bit of another side to me.
Okay.
I'm kind of a professional wrestler. My name is Justin, rated R Rago, and my opponent tonight is Rob, Mr. Curly Hair, Little Fruit Loop. You think you're a ladies' man?
Give it a second. Let's sit in.
I laugh at that because I am the ladies' man, and that's why the lady...
He is the Rock! He's being the Rock! But he's being like, obviously the Rock when he had hair and when he had a normal body. Like, the Rock got like 5 times too big. At one point in his life, he had a normal body. I actually just watched a movie that I forgot existed called Get Smart, based on the old TV show. And I didn't know The Rock was in that movie. I forgot about it, I guess. But seeing him in that movie and seeing him now is kind of scary. It's kind of scary. It just is. It's kind of scary. And that's exactly how this guy looks right now. It's like that version of The Rock of normal proportions.
Call me rated R.
Can you really not hear him? Alien Myth is saying he can't hear anything. If you don't know, and you're watching this video, I recorded it live originally, and Alien Myth is part of the crew. He's saying you can't hear anything, but I'm sure you can. I've watched these back myself. You need hearing aids, sir. Anyway, now this guy is showing us, essentially, that he gets ladies as a professional wrestler because he's wrestling with one woman in his match.
Women love to be seduced, and that's just how they get...
Yep, women love to be seduced. I mean, everybody does, though. Like, who doesn't... If you're watching this video and you'd like to be seduced, hit the like button. There's no one who doesn't want to be seduced. Like, it's called having someone hit on you, you be lazy, and then they do stuff to you with their mouths. Everyone wants that. Right? Sorry, Mom.
Game works. This is something that's natural to me. I'm going to prove to everybody that nice guys don't always finish last.
I absolutely love this guy. He's got it all. He's got the business sense. He's got the entertainer side to him. He's well-spoken. Chris?
We'll just stop there. Hi, I'm Chris. Yeah, he's well spoken, and he's a guy with a face. Here's the thing: the guy is good looking, and before we get any deeper into the show, this guy is really good looking. He's a good looking guy, right? That's going to carry him very, very far. You can get away with things if you have a smirk and a smile. Okay.
You know what? This guy is a nice guy with an edge. He's got respect. He's got a good head on his shoulders. But he's also going to be dangerous in the club.
Right. So I don't even need to hear Sheldon's commentary. He's just going to say the same thing. And here's the thing. I don't need to hear it again. It's cool. He's a nice guy on the edge, and we're going to see what happens. So let's jump over to our next contestant.
It's player, it's Rob.
Let's do it.
And now, Rob, a.k.a.
Froyo! Let's do this, baby! Yes!
Welcome to the Lions Den. Oh! Let me introduce to my girls. This is the Silver Bullet.
Right.
And this beautiful machine right here.
Yeah.
What? Is the
They
Midnight
probably
Club.
belong to your
After you
parents.
come back from the club, this is the best place.
Guys, I'm just going to pause right here. Again, sorry. I know I'm annoying. But he doesn't live here. If he does, he lives with his parents. I don't know what he does, but no one, I don't know anybody who's like 25, 26, I'm assuming that's all they are, has a whole house and 2 cars. And if you do, why are you on this show?
To take your ladies. It's the pool, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We take the girls to the pool. Ah! Ah!
Real play in this game. You gotta have all these things.
Okay.
Oh! That stuff's great if that's what your game's.
Bro, I'm sorry. I have friends who are literally millionaires, and they're like 30-something. They don't have pools in their backyard. And you live in Canada. It shows Canadian if you didn't know. You live in Canada. There's no way you have a pool, and you live alone. No way. All right, Making Moves Major live on the show says, I had a friend that did. He went to prison shortly for how he got a house and cars. There you go. There you go. Say less, bro. Say less.
All about. To tell you the truth, it's not even mine. My friends. I'll tell you one thing.
Oh.
You guys don't know. I got the #1 weapon. That's
He
my-
told the truth.
A whole nother system for that.
He told the truth. He's like, yo, the house ain't mine. It's not. And the cars ain't mine, the pool ain't mine. It's my friends. That I believe. That's what's up. You know what? I respect him now like 80.7% more.
Oh! That's it. Women love a guy with confidence. I
Uh-huh.
really see you go for hot chicks, man.
I do. I love it. Hey, I love hot chicks, man. Okay, so it reminds me of that skit from Chappelle's show where Wyclef Jean got choked out by Dylon. You're too close, man.
That's all we go for. Hot chicks like hot dudes, and that's what I am. So that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna win this thing pretty much just because I was born to win this thing. Period.
It's the fro. It's the fro. The ladies need the fro. It's gotta be the fro. All right, so I'm gonna skip past the commentary. I'll be honest, the commentary on the show is not great. They just say douchebag things for about like 2 minutes, and you don't need to hear that. It's all good. If you want to see that, I'll put a link in the description to this full episode in the description. So just give you something to do.
It's gonna be phenomenal. I think both these guys are gonna do well, but I love Rob. He's hilarious, and I think this is gonna be a clash of the Titans. I think this is gonna be a game.
It should be good.
For a long
I
time.
mean, they both have confidence, and
Coming up after the break.
they're both pretty similar. So I just want to know like what the women are going to go for. Again, we don't need to watch what happened in the break. So so now the guys are in the club, right? And they have to do a game. And I forget what game it is, but let's just find out, and then I'll kind of critique that. All right. The introduction. All right. Here you go.
I need help. There's someone that I need to get her attention.
So basically the thing is, you have to get another girl to intro you to the girl you want.
I was wondering if you can tell her that like we're good friends or something, and you want to.
Yes, this whole complicated lie. All right, here you go. So if you didn't hear that, he basically said, yo, I want you, personally, to tell this other girl that we're friends and then you recommend me. It's so lame. It's so lame. And I know that's the game, but it's so easy to walk up to women and just talk to them. It really is. Like, just don't come across as if you're a douche. Just say, hi, ladies. How you guys doing? Have a good night? Yeah. And I go, okay, why are you bothering us? And then you go, okay, that was weird. I should probably leave. Right. Don't do what I just said. Literally come up to the woman with a mission. Come there with a reason. Even if it's just to get her number or to compliment her. But don't just go, hi. 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 That shit in my teeth. Oh, no. Cilantro's in my teeth. Oh, no. Right? If I walk up to a girl and go, hey, is there anything in my teeth? That's even better. Then, hi. 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 You got to come in with a mission. I'm telling you. Like, again, have a reason for being there. Have a reason to leave. Don't overstay your welcome. Get in, get out. You are on a mission. Unless they want you to stay. That's different. Alright, so right now, Rob is using his looks. His looks are going to carry him. I don't know why that's funny. You just lied to someone. Am I overthinking this? That, you know, that wasn't even funny. You're like, oh, how you know her? Oh, we go way back. Like, what's funny about that? I don't get it. All right. That's a question I'll ask everybody real quick. If you meet a girl and she goes, I'll take your phone number, is that still a W? Yeah, I'm trying to get this guy my number.
There you go.
Alright. They're going to call that a win because they're attractive. Actually, I want to know what Peaches has to say. Peaches looks like a peach, doesn't he?
And so far, so good. You know, and it's not just that he remembered her name, it's that he said, I remember things I like. Yeah. And that warms her heart, makes her feel good. This is going to just go well.
Chris, well, he's proven that he's bilingual, so he's not just a nice guy, but he's an intellectual nice guy.
See, they gave him the W, though.
He's an expert with the French tongue, and let's see if he can carry that over to the next case. But let's have a look at Rob.
All right, let's see what Rob does. What's Rob going to bring to the table? Yo, Rob, you got, dude is for the nice guys, bro. Do this. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Wait, you're not a nice guy. You're the one on the edge. Even though the other guy said he's nice, he lied. Yeah, go for it. Oh, he's got the chin strap. He's rocking the chin strap.
I had to get somebody to introduce me to you because I didn't want to get rejected too fast.
Okay. He's giving honesty.
I'm going to get rejected. That's up to you, right? Would it be possible for me to get the number?
I think you need to step up your game.
Oh, step your game up, she said.
That's what she was looking for the whole time.
Yeah, it looks like confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come up to me in exactly 30 minutes.
Come back in 30 minutes?
30 minutes from now.
I gotta reevaluate the situation.
You're going to reevaluate.
She's gonna leave. Oh, he's trying to kiss her. He's trying to kiss her. Bro, you didn't earn that.
I think Rob.
You didn't earn. Yo. All right, let's pause right there. He went in for a kiss with no validation. They had playful banter. Yes, I'll give her that. They had playful banter. That was sweet. That was good. But literally, you don't go in for a kiss without validation that she's into you. She just gave you the biggest send off. Like, yo, come back and find me in 30 minutes. So you want this man to walk around the club? You want to walk around the club looking for you in 30 minutes? You mean you want him to sit there, be hanging out with his friends, stopping what he's doing? Oh, that girl told me to come meet her in 30 minutes. I'm going to go wander around and walk around and try to find her. That makes you look like an idiot. And then that immediately lowers your social value. And I'm not saying that because I believe in this social value thing, but it does. It makes you look stupid. Wandering around, coming back to a girl, and so you need to reevaluate. What if you come back, she's like, yeah, I decided I don't like you. That's going to hurt, bro. No way. And then you went for a kiss. Again, I'll tell you for real. Me personally, I have always and will always ask, hey, can I kiss you? Is it okay if I kiss you? And I'll make sure we're having a moment, and they'll say yes or no. And I go, hey, I had to ask. Thank you for asking. If they say no. If they say yes, cool. But that's just not how you do it. Make Moves Major. The only host that had game was a skinny black guy, Sheldon. Yes, I agree that Sheldon had game. I never saw Peaches say anything that made me think he really had game. He's just a big dude, and to be honest with you, women who want to feel small like a big dude, and it doesn't matter really what you look like. Like I honestly know that some women will find me attractive because I'm a big dude, and that's it. And I know that.
Masculinity somewhere else in the bar. Chris, what are your thoughts on this first game?
I think he sort of dropped the ball, fumbled it, caught it, fumbled it,
Yeah.
and she was sort of playing mind games.
I mean, she was playing with his brain.
I'm hoping to see more from him in the next round.
I'm gonna say he did great. I mean, just as good as Justin. I mean,
I think he did okay.
Believe me, she would have taken it. So I'm gonna say they're even.
In the beginning, he was so confident.
Bruh.
He was holding it down. Well, newsflash, it's gravity.
Sheldon, no man.
Well, guys, this is what we're
Nah, man, Sheldon gave him way too much credit.
Chris, who do you think won that round?
That was sloppy.
In my opinion, Justin, a nice guy.
Yeah, Justin won the round because the other guy literally did the dumbest thing possible. So, all right, so one thing I'm not going to show you guys, because I hate these. They do these little vignettes things where they give you a tip on how to be the ultimate player, and they're always really bad. You know what? I like you guys. I'm gonna let you watch it anyway. Let's just watch it together.
Subject, seduction.
Are you afraid of being arrogant? Don't be. Nothing is more attractive to certain women than something they can't have. Arrogance isn't about
What?
being rude. It's about reminding women that you're not selling a damn thing.
Yep.
You're buying. When this loser's done hitting on you, why don't you come over here and talk to a real man? Now, this is the type of arrogant opener that leaves her laughing, but also
That
lets her know. So when done right, arrogance
would not work.
belongs to all women. Trust me.
Pause. That would not work. That would not work. If you see a girl talking to a guy, right, and the other guy is just a dude, doesn't matter who he is, and you go, hey, you're not talking to this loser, come talk to a real man. That's going to turn off every woman with a heart. Like, one girl's like, oh yeah, you're right, he is a loser. I guess you are a real man. Or she'll be like, you're right, he is a loser. What makes you a real man? What makes you different? And he'll be like, yeah, because I'm standing here and I'm wearing a sweater vest. You know what I'm saying? Or sweater vest. Real men wear sweater vests because they make me hot. Like, temperature-wise. There's a lot of layers.
Subject, seduction. I can't. Again, that tip was a non-tip. Do not follow it. Never walk up to a woman when she's talking to somebody else, or she's done talking to somebody else, and say, hey, drop the zero and get with the hero. That's from The Mask, isn't it?
Each other many times. It's the sabotage. Up first, we got Justin. Let's see how he does.
In this
Bro.
round, each player must obtain a woman's phone number.
In 2006,
Opponent is
women still
receiving
respected
a
themselves.
destroying remark. Let's see how our players recover.
I mean, I don't know. I just have a hard time believing that any woman would fall for that. Like, ever. This guy's good looking and probably has money in a TV show. That's why he can say crap like that.
So officially, Justin, pleasure.
Okay.
Hang on, I have to get the full view. Let's see.
Oh, the spin! Okay, full view. So this is a sabotage game. So basically, you can be macking doing your thing.
First, you'll have to unlock your device.
Okay, first of all, you're not part of this show, okay? Thank you very much. My phone is just eavesdropping.
Hi.
No, not high. Stupid. Anyway. This game is sabotage, where you have to, do your thing, use your Riz, meet a girl, and then your opponent will come in and drop a bomb that's supposed to ruin your game, and you have to recover. Who do you think the easiest chick is to get in this club is? He asked me that. Okay, that's tomorrow. I was got he pointed to you, and we had a bet, and now he leaves. All right. Okay. So now he's got to recover. Come on. Come on. He's got to. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see this recovery, bro.
Now you're giggling. What's up with that?
What do you say?
Fred wanted you talking to me.
You know why? He gets jealous. I'll be honest with you.
He's gonna win this.
Because I have to call you.
Oh, she's hit him with the I don't have a phone. All right, I know this is 2006, so it's kind of believable that you would have a cell phone. Maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's funny. I was alive back then, but I don't remember if it was common to not have a cell phone. I made my parents get the internet. I know that. I was like, yo, guys, we need that America Online. Everyone has it. Please. And I was 11 when that happened. But then in 2006, I feel like you had to have a cell phone because how else were you going to get home and reach your parents? I guess there were payphones. Guys, do you know what that is, a payphone? Guys? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. She may not be lying.
Don't lie to me, woman.
She has a pager.
Tell me why you made me use my number.
I think you're cute. You seem genuine.
Yeah.
Sweet, genuine girl's kind of hard to find. You know what I mean?
Ooh. Ooh, did he just tuck her down? He got the number! He got the number! Okay, you know what, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm proud. That was good. I'm proud of that, like I taught him how to do it. That's actually pretty good. By leading with you seem like a genuine girl. That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. Like, why do you want my number? How you gonna use my number? Well, I want your number because you seem like a very genuine girl, and I mean, it's really hard to find these days. Like, you know, there's a lot of trash out here. There's a lot of people who just don't know what they want, and I feel like, you know, you just seem different. He got it, bro. He got it. Oh, and then the smile at the end. Okay.
That's success. I'm with you on that one, Sean. I think you did all right. I know the pager number is sort of sketchy, but
Yeah.
the cock block was unfair.
The fact that, honestly, he got a pager number, even for 2006, pathetic. What are you gonna do? Beep her? Like, hey, this is the guy at the club. Like, what's I forget how pagers even worked. It's just send you a note to call somebody? Because if you have a pager, does that mean you then have to call them? So she's gonna like get the beep and then not call you if she doesn't have a phone. I can't call that a win, bro. How is that a win? That's an L. Because she's not going to page you back. You don't have a pager. She should have had a two-way. She's a two-way freak. She's a two-way freak. Okay. Like her friends left her for a smoke break, it sounds like. That chirp chirp. Oh man. Alright.
I'm talking to a guy, but he's mad at me.
Look at me, tell me you're not taking. Hey! Alright. Every girl I meet. Oh, he can't say that! Well, okay. There's your 2006 Making Moves Major. He said the R word and said it while he's hitting on a girl. You know what's crazy about that? I remember I used to say that word when I was like in like 5th grade. And I don't know when it became not cool to use it, but I just feel like as an adult, you probably shouldn't be using that word.
Alright, guys. Here comes Justin.
Yo.
It's the moment
He,
of redemption.
you know what's funny?
When he comes down.
This game is supposed to be Justin coming in and literally sabotaging this game. But he did it himself. Or maybe I'm crazy, and in 2006, that was a respectable thing to say. I don't know. What up, brother? Yeah! All right. Definitely. Okay.
Dude, I thought you told me like last week that you were with Justine. Dude, you told me you were with her like for 4 years, man.
Oh. Hey, recover, bro. Give me an opportunity. Give me a chance. All right. Give me a number. She still gave it to him? Bro. She still gave him the number. Hold up. He keeps over those kisses, bro. We gotta stop. I like her eyes. But, bro, you get. Oh my god. Why did she give him the number? What is that? And he keeps doing these dumb, creepy kisses.
I love it. Just the way it's quiet, confident.
It was confident.
I love this kid. Chris.
It was confident. It was confident. It was. But it was also like, what? She's not calling him back either. You can tell that. You can tell. She's like, oh, have fun. Bye. Have fun. Because she feels like if I just get my number, he'll leave me alone. That was a leave me alone number. And you have to know the difference when you get them.
What'd you think of that whole game?
Let's see.
I think Justin is a nice guy, and therefore that whole sabotage wasn't playing to his advantage.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes nice guys have a hard time being dick. No, he didn't derail the train.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the sabotage sucked. All right. So we're going in. Who do you think won that one? Because they both got numbers, but one was smooth and one wasn't. But one had a much bigger impact. I would say that Justin probably won that one too.
The nice one guy at one end of the spectrum, and you've got the absolute dirtbag.
Or it's tied. It's tied.
I'm still rooting for Rob.
They're gonna tie this one.
Who's gonna win this in the third round?
All right.
Coming up after the break.
All right. You don't even know what happened after the break. Let's just jump ahead. So round 3 is the angry girlfriend. Get a kiss, close, while successfully fending off the angry girlfriend. So they have an actress come in to the club, pretend to be your girlfriend, and you have to then get the new girl you're talking to kiss you. They both have to do this. What do you think is going to happen? Oh, I'm so excited for this because I love this game, bro. This game is so good because like you really got to really recover. I don't think I could recover from this. I couldn't do it.
What is he, a Thundercat?
He's like, oh, walking to the girls.
You look like a dangerous one. I like long walks on the beach.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. I've been looking at you the entire night.
I love this. I love when guys can just say, yeah, I'm watching you all night, baby. I know you, and I want to let you know I think you're beautiful. Oh, angry girlfriend.
What are you doing here? I don't even know you.
Wow. We went with the classic, the 3Ds.
I don't even know you. Get out of my face.
You know what? I'm trying to pick up a beautiful girl right now, and you're coming out of nowhere, just kind of trying to pick me up.
You know what? Don't play me.
You know what? Let's get some drinks over here, people. Can we get some drinks, please?
Oh, wow. Wow. He just playing it off. Oh. Dude, she's like, let's have a shot.
We gotta do it rated R style.
The rated R style.
Well, when you do a rated R shot,
Right.
you do the shot,
Right.
and then you get rated R.
You do. Oh, then he kisses her in the mouth.
That's rated R, baby.
Oh, and he's going home with her. Well, I'll say this. Before we get any deeper into this, I do think that there's a component to the show that I actually own. That, quite literally, they're at a club. That girl's probably been drinking a little bit. I don't know how late it is. So they are under the influence of alcohol. So her immediately after the girlfriend leaves, she's like, let's take a shot. I'm like, wait, what? Is that your real reaction? Again, maybe, I don't know. Maybe 2006 was a time when everyone was horrible people. But I just feel like if that happened to me and a girl was like, yeah, blah, blah, is that really your ex-girlfriend? And you try to lie or, try to play it off, you probably aren't going to recover from that. And the other girl's like, I don't want no smoke, I'm out. But no, the other girl was like, yeah,
I don't want no smoke. I'm good. But also, yeah. Also, let's get rated R. I gotta admit though, the rated R idea is pretty good. Like we do a rated R style. I didn't see anything rated R, and then you. It's pretty entertaining, but I still will be a thing where I'm like, well, I guess Shay was rated R, and then maybe gesture like you're gonna kiss. But I don't know. I guess I have a hard time with like going in for a kiss without permission, just personally. This is wild, by the way. I guess what I would have done is I would have said, you can find out later. Give me your number. Boom.
Oh! The things that you guys don't realize that girls say to nice guys, eh? Try being one sometime.
That rated R thing was really good.
Alright. You're not today, right? Absolutely.
She's like, are you sure? Right, get out. Leave the club, bro. You got her number. Get out. Why are you doing this? Okay, now we got Fromeo. We're gonna close this out. Let's see how it goes. I'm excited. Oh, he's using the neg. He's using a neg, guys. You know what a neg is, where you put a woman down so that she wants you more because you now lowered her value. It's terrible and don't do it.
I know what it's gonna take for you to love me.
Yeah. Alright, I need balls.
You're probably the ugliest girl in the club.
Oh no.
I can put all this together and try to make it sound like it's a nice little present.
Oh god.
Little ping pong.
He called her ugly.
But you have no class. Reality,
You called her ugly.
that's what it's all about. You know Italians are the best lovers in the world. You know that. I've only heard.
You know that.
Let me prove it to you.
Oh. Let me prove it to you. Kiss him. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, boy. Oh, he freaking.
How is this happening?
I don't understand.
Excuse me, what are you doing? What's going on? Rob, are you kidding me right now?
Oh, cool. Oh, man.
Alexia.
No, meet his girlfriend. Meet his girlfriend.
Oh, God.
Ex-girlfriend. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, God.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, listen to me.
You're the worst person I know. Oh, my God.
It's about self-respect. It's about me, and it's about you. Now, let me make this happen. Here's your number now. So at least, for once, and then like...
She's into this because she has no self-esteem. She's really pretty, but I feel like she doesn't think she's worthy. He's just saying anything.
Finding the engine right now. See, if it's gonna make it to the end of
What's he gonna do? Oh my god, this is so crazy. This is better than sports. I hate sports. This is great. Do what we gotta do. You can make it up to me. Oh, she's playful. You can leave with me. Oh. Oh my god. Let's get out of here. And they leave together! Alright. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. You know what? Yes.
All mine. Chris, come to the dark side.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you gotta like the villain.
Wow. I cannot believe it.
Pacino moment at the end of the game there, which was
Yeah. See what it is to the end of the game. Alright. Let's find out who won this entire thing.
I won it by a hair. He's going home with her.
He's going home.
He's gonna enjoy tonight.
That gets
Let's
point.
raise a glass to Fromeo. Enjoy your VIP experience.
Alright, Fromeo won.
Champion is Fromeo.
And now they show him just partying with his friends. We don't need to watch that part. So that, people, was Keys to the VIP. Easily to me, one of the greatest reality shows ever made. I don't know why it wasn't bigger. I don't know why I didn't hear about this when it was on the air. I absolutely love it because it's a competition. It's fun. It's silly. It's a product of its time. Yes, it's very sexist. It wouldn't work as well right now. They probably do like a toned down version of the show, and maybe even include like a couple of lesbians, a couple women going out on the prowl and seeing how they do. I think that'd be interesting though to see how women do when they go pick up men. I think that'd be very, very, very intriguing. Also see what lesbians do when they pick up men. I can see this being an amazing, amazing show if it was on right now, but it's not. It's not on right now. It's been gone for a long time. But I still find it to be highly, highly entertaining. Everything from like the graphics, which are just freaking just special. And all the intros, we get to meet the players, and then you got Peaches, and just different displays of game. I just think it's amazing. And while you'll never really learn anything from the show because, of course, it doesn't work in this modern day and age, it's still something I have to say that just makes me happy when I'm having a bad day. So let's raise a glass. Yeah, I guess I got a glass here. There's literally napkins in here because I do that because I'm weird. But let's raise a glass to Keys to the VIP, a forgotten show, but still loved. If you like that, please do me a favor, hit that like button so I know to make more. Leave a comment and let me know what you thought. And quite frankly, yo, if I had this kind of game, I think my life would be completely different. You know what I mean? Like, if I had like an opportunity to go on a show where I had to outclass and outmaneuver another man, I think my life would be completely different. I just do. Like, imagine we live in a world where Chris Sanders is the world's biggest player. I don't have a real way to end this video, so I thought I would just do that. But now it feels a little self-indulgent and stupid because I'm not that. But that's what happens when you don't use a script. Alright, if you guys liked the video, let me know for real. Smash that likey button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. You know what to do. Every Tuesday, 6:30 Central, I'll be streaming live. And, yeah, that's about it. I make the best nerdy videos on the planet, and you're now in my world. Dude, that's a really good tagline. Oh, it was fun. All right. Yeah, I'm glad that worked out. And neither Twitch or it seems so far, or YouTube decided, yo, this too hot for TV. We can't have you doing this. I'm shutting you down. Because there's a point where I would do these streams like this, and the stream would catch what I was like posting, and they go like, take it down. But I think I did enough switching. I've got enough of the screen taken up by me that they hopefully are looking at it correctly. Also, guys, I have a genius idea for a video I'm going to do as a short and see what happens. But it's 2 Girls, 1 Cup anniversary. I don't know when the actual anniversary is, but I'm going to just make a video and say it's the anniversary of 2 Girls, 1 Cup. And then have my reaction to 2 Girls, 1 Cup. Which, fun fact, I've never actually watched. I've always avoided it. So. Alright, guys, we're at 9 o'clock here, my time. I still need to go and make my dinner. So I'm going to call the stream right here, right now. So hopefully you guys had a good time. Hopefully you enjoyed. We did talk Overwatch at the very beginning if you came in late. But then afterwards we kind of let everything fly. And I thought that was a great, successful show. If you dug it, you know what to do. Hit the like button. If you're watching on Twitch, there's no like button, so I guess you can't do that. So I won't worry about you. It's fine. All right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here, go eat. But thank you for watching. See you soon.